Hello again, Internet. It is Wi-Fi Lord. We are going on to part 3 of our hardcore playthrough of Minecraft 1.9. For those of you who haven't figured it out, no, these are completely unscripted, and I really haven't figured out what I'm saying yet. It just kind of, it starts up here, and then it works its way out, and I'm lucky if I can filter all the profanities. So, that being said, we are going right back in. The last video we had thrown together a 64 square wheat field with, oh, you be quiet, a 64 square wheat field that we are going to be using to fuel our chaos, especially in the mine. But right now, as you can see, we're down on health and we have no actual source of food. And no source of lumber. I mean, we've got trees, but I need to gather some. Well, we do have our cows. And they're lovely cows. They're very happy cows. And they're going to be not so happy in just a little bit. Although, they're going to be happier than me chopping down these trees. Because these trees are not fun. I don't like the big trees. I know I've mentioned that already. I like them slightly better than birch. That's not saying much, because I really don't like birch. It's not a fun wood. It really isn't. It's a decent color if you really, really like the color, but almost... The doors are terrible. The birch doors are terrible. I said it, okay? The birch doors are terrible. They shouldn't exist. And, as always, jump for crit. And we got a cow. Well, we have cow pieces. I think it's hilarious that the damage animation is hearts. Because it's almost like the cow's trying to tell me that it loves me and I shouldn't kill it. But I'm not listening. I don't speak cow. And no, I don't even care how weird that sounded. There, you can have that. I literally had a thought. It was right there on the tip of my tongue, and now it's gone. What was it? What was it? Oh, yeah, we need fence posts. That's what I was doing. And I'm pretty sure I messed that up terribly. 12 is not enough fence posts. Again, reasons to have I don't know where I'm putting the gate on this yet. I'll figure it out. As it stands, it's getting dark outside, which means monsters are coming out. And I don't know about you, but I don't like creepy crawlies. Anyway, so while this coal, or charcoal, cooks, I'm going to take a minute to explain a few things. First things first, with the mine already started, we're going to go down there. We're going to grab the gold that we saw on the way in. We're going to grab the redstone that's down there because compasses. If you're watching this, you've probably played Minecraft. You understand how vital a compass and sugarcane can be to any exploration attempts. Once we have about a stack of bread, I say, we'll probably end up exploring, looking for a more permanent location. And what that means is just anywhere that's big enough, flat enough, and near enough to resources. A river would be nice, but then again, 2 buckets full of water, and I have all the water I need. If you don't know how that works, it's pretty straightforward. When you have 2 source water with a gap in the middle, it flows together and produces a source water, which is how it generates the massive quantities of water that are actually in this world. And you can exploit the ever-living crap out of that to have an unlimited supply of water based off of 2 source water blocks. And that's good. because it means that when you're filling up a farm, you only really need two things of water. Once you have two things of water, you're fine. You can make a farm in the middle of the desert. It's easy, it's simple, it's straightforward. Yay! Alright, now we're gonna cook the beef. Charcoal braised beef. Sounds charcoal. Like coal-fired pizza. Sounds great. There are monsters, and we have no weapon, and that just will not do. So we now have a weapon. Hooray! And you know what? I don't like doing that, but look. Okay, we got little bitty boots, and yeah, this guy's gonna change. You've seen him a half a dozen times. If you've ever played Assassin's Creed, yeah, I just grabbed the generic Assassin's Creed character. I'm working on trying to make a more me-looking character. Not that you probably care. So, whatever. You do your thing, I'll do mine. Everyone will be happy, and nobody will be crying later. That's all that matters to me. So long as nobody's crying. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Alright, first things first. When we eventually get sheep, we're gonna need those. So I might as well make them now. And there. Again, left button, right button, you can get a lot of things done just by holding those at the right times in the right places. So those can go up there, that can go up there. We don't need that. Don't need that anymore, don't need that anymore. Now we have meat. There. Alright, so we're not going to starve yet. We have an adequate amount of provisions. We have no armor, so I hope we don't break through into a, what do you call it? Chasm. That's the other way. Because we've already found one of them. I hope we don't break through into a chasm or into some sort of underground mine. Just yet. Although I do love the underground mines, especially the strongholds. So full of fun stuff. Look, we've got gold. That's going to be so useful later. It's laughable how useful that's going to be. I'm not even going to mess with the coal right up there. We have more pressing matters to attend to downstairs. Anyway, these, though, I am grabbing because this is more necessary immediately. First things first, again, this is a hardcore mode, which means I can't switch it off of hard mode even if I really, really wanted to. Even if I'm crying in the corner, it's not happening. It's not possible. So to compensate for that, we're going to need to be well prepared. And what I mean by well prepared is I don't want to go exploring until I have at least I want to say really pain in my butt. Alright, at least a full set of iron armor or preferably a diamond sword, just for good measure. And this is not ideal. We're gonna start with this one, and normally I'd start with that one, but it doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Put that right there, because just do it. It's easier. And then look, everyone, emeralds. So much fun. If you're walking forward and can't go forward any further, there's that. That's what I call a pull. You might call it something else. I don't care if you call it your grandmother. It doesn't matter to me. But to make sure that everything stays safely illuminated down in these tunnels, because I normally don't put a door. Every second pull, I put a torch. It keeps the minimum light level way too high for a monster to spawn, unless it's in the middle of a storm. And even then, the area that it can spawn in is so small, it's really not that dangerous. And now I hear lava. Of course, now I hear lava. And we're probably going to breathe. It's going to be right here. It's going to be right here. I know it is. Anyway, I'm going to stop. What's the word I'm looking for here? I'm going to stop saying what my in-game character is thinking. Because I know, again, you guys are probably getting bored already because I'm just mining. But we're going for a full set of iron armor. We're going for hopefully a diamond sword. We need a map, and I'd like the map to be a full-size map. That way we have ample room to explore before we really have to mess with it. And again, that being said, see, now it's in my way, and that's just weird. That being said, we will be... I missed the lava. Weird. I completely missed the lava. That's so unusual. We will be going exploring about as quickly as possible, but again, with this being a hardcore mode, I don't want to wander too far from my base without some sort of actual protection, and right now I'm wearing leather boots. But that's not going to do much against a horde of high-level skeletons or creepers. And yes, when we do build an actual base eventually, there is going to be a enchanting room, there's going to be a potion brewing room. We'll have everything we could possibly need to go exploring for as long as we want. But at the moment, we're really just trying to get the basics together. And if you've played before, that's kind of... It's either going to end up being that I clear this area and start building my real base here, or I find somewhere better. And if I don't find somewhere better and decide to do it here, that involves going to the Nether. It involves finding another fortress, making a brewing stand, making potions of weakness, possessing enough gold that Midas would be jealous, and converting zombie villagers into villagers. Now, there is a... If you watched my first video, there is a YouTuber out there that devised a 1.8 villager generator that uses a series of underground doors in order to trick the game's mechanics into thinking that the villagers aren't actually breeding even though they are. And he uses it for a multitude of purposes from what I can tell, but the most impressive one is the villager trading hall. Now that I've mentioned it, I'm going to link to his video in the description of this one as well. Hello, there's lava. Go away. Bye. Not you guys. You stick around. Or not. That's my time. Real quick, before I do power down, though, I'm going to show you what I was talking about with the torches, because there's a reason that they go this way. A torch on the right, everybody knows that. But this first torch, most of you are probably thinking it doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would you stick a torch at the beginning if you already have light over here? And the reason for that is incredibly simple. Because now it goes down there. Now I can tell that I haven't started this one. I mean, duh. But if this torch was up here, up here, it would mean that I haven't finished it. I haven't hit a natural obstruction yet. I can continue this tunnel, which is just a really easy, clever way for me to be able to keep track without putting signposts up every 30 seconds. But as I've said, that's time. So, we are going to cut it here, and I hope you guys continue on. This was part 3. I hope you guys are looking forward to part 4. Part 2 and 3 are probably going to be posted today. That would be April 22nd. Part 3, Yeah, no, part 2 and 3 are going to be posted today. Part 4, maybe later today, possibly tomorrow. I'm going to start doing about 15-minute videos, about as often as I can in order. I'm not going to do anything between the videos. So if you're out there watching this, great. Thank you. Appreciate your support. Stick around. You never know what's coming next. And yeah, that's it. I'm Wi-Fi Lord, guys, and welcome to the internet. Later.